Good morning. Welcome to another daily dose of fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're going to get started in just a couple minutes. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment. Let me know that you are here. Let me know that you are working out with me. If you are doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. They're available right here on Facebook for 30 days, and then Facebook takes those down, but you can find all of the replays on my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. Do me a favor if you go over there and hit that subscribe button for me. It is a Tuesday, so we are into September. We're going to start fall this month. It seems crazy, although in Arizona, fall doesn't come really for another couple months, but we are into the beginning of the fall season. Fall will officially be here later on in the month, but I can't believe we're another month in. I hope everyone had a good Labor Day. I did. I decided at the last minute to take the day off. So I took a day off yesterday. There's Joanna. Good morning. And spent some extra time with my mom over at her place, and had a friend over for dinner. And so it was a good day. So anyway, that is what is going on over here. And I hope you guys all had a great Labor Day as well, great Labor Day weekend. So I saw some pictures not too long ago. I think of you, Joanna, mowing a lot of hay. So I hope you're doing well. All right, I got 6:59. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. As always, I don't know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing, go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. And we're going to start by stretching it up overhead, stretching all the way through the fingertips. And let's take it across the body, really swing that arm around. Again, this gets it up into kind of the upper back a little bit. And we'll take it down to the ground. And let's go ahead and take those legs wide, toes pointed out, and we'll take it side to side. And keep those legs wide, toes pointed out, arms to the side, and we'll just take the arms side to side, just moving the torso, legs stay still. I see Teresa is on here, good morning. Happy day after Labor Day. And bringing those legs in, hands just above the knees, arch the back, head is at neutral, round the back up, bring the chin to chest. Press it down and round it up. Press it, round it. Go as fast or as slow as you want here. Just work through the whole range of motion. And we're going to go ahead and round it up and then roll it all the way up. One arm comes across the body. And taking it to the other side. Take one elbow back, tuck the rear and squeeze the abs. Don't let the low back arch out as this elbow goes back behind the head. And taking it to the other side. And take the arms out to the side, one arm behind the back, one arm back behind the head. And release to the other side, arms out and back. And I see Laura and Tim hopped on. Good morning. And we're going to take those hands behind the back, clasp the fingers together, or in my case, I'm going to take a bar here and pull those shoulder blades together. Bring the chest forward as the arms come up. Bring it back down. We're going to take the ear to one shoulder. Hands stay clasped behind the back. Press those hands down to the ground. And take the ear to the other shoulder. And go ahead and unclasp the hands. We're going to bring the arms up and forward fold down as far as you can go, keeping those legs straight. And stepping one foot back, hands to the inside of the shoe, sink the hips down. Hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. Hand comes down to the outside of the shoe. Walk that back leg in, step the other leg out, both hands come to the inside of the shoe, sink the hips down. Hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. Closest to the shoe comes up. And down. Bring that it in and roll it up. We're gonna take it onto the wall, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Back leg is straight. Most of the weight on that back heel. Pressing through the back heel, stretching the upper part of the calf. And bending the back leg, keeping the heel on the ground, but taking the weight to the toe. Release that side. We're going to take the other leg back, weight on the back heel. Bend that back leg, taking the weight to the toe, leaving the heel pressed into the ground. Weight comes to the toe, stretching the lower part of the calf. And release. One hand on the wall, one arm up in the air, crossing the outside leg over the inside leg and arcing the arm toward the wall. And release. And taking it to the other side, stretching up tall, arcing that arm toward the wall. And we are going to get started with a set of weights. I don't know if I've done this before, but we're going to do a squat kick just with some weights. So we'll go squat, kick, squat, kick. Push the rear back. All right, that put a little bit of a little zip into that squat kick that we've done a lot. We're gonna go into a chop. I gotta get my breath back. I'm gonna move this real quick. All right, going into some chops. So keeping those arms going, we're going to start about 45 degrees from center here. Arms right on the sides, or head in between the arms right by your ears. Chop that weight down to the hip, back up. Chop, up. We're going to take it right to the other side. Ready? Chop. moving into a deadlift. I gotta get some other weights. Oh, there's my brother on this morning. Go be on your cruise. My brother's on an Alaskan cruise. He's in the middle of the ocean. All right, here we go. Into that deadlift. Last time we did them with straight legs. Let's slightly bend the legs this time. Push the butt back, weights down the shins, stand up, push the hips forward, not the back, just the hips. Down and up. Last one before we go into the discus. All right, I have one weight, underhand grip on that weight. I'm gonna bring it right up, the arm right up by my ear as I turn my body to this side. Last one, taking it right to the other side. Last one, and we're going right back to the beginning with some squat kicks. You can do these with or without the weight. You can just do very lightweight. I have a little heavier weight. Here we go. Sit it back and kick. Last one. Whew. I'm going to drop both those weights for just a second. I know I'm going to pick one of them right back up. I just need a minute or a second here. All right. Going into those chops. Here we go. Ready? And chop. And taking it to the other side, we go chop. Very good. And we're moving into Legs are bent today, slightly bent, pushing the rear back. As we take the weights down, stand it up. One, moving into the discus. Ready? Here we go, taking it up. One, taking it to the other side. Last one, and just like that. We're on to our last set in this first round, starting with those weighted squat kicks. And again, you can do these with or without weight. Here we go, sit back, weight on the heels, stand up, kick one leg. More on each side. Whew, that one got me. Put those weights down for this side. Little rest here because we gotta pick a weight. Right back up to do those chops. Just get the breath back. All right. Ready? Moving into the chops. Here we go. And chop. And we're taking it right to the other side. Breathing a little hard. Last one. Going into the deadlifts. Pushing the rear back. Legs are bent. Stand it up. Very good. Done with that. We're going to go ahead and take it into the discus. Here we go. Ready? And up. Last one. And we're going to take it to the other side. Last one. Whew. Just like that. Round one is in the books. I am going to grab one weight over here. We're going to do a seated weight, seated little ab exercise. So I'm going to bring one weight over for that. And we're going to start with a plank shoulder tap. So not super challenging on this one. We're just going to be in plank and then tapping one hand to the opposite elbow. What I want you to think about is not letting your body rock side to side, but keeping the torso nice and still, okay? Only that arm should move. Don't let the arm rock your whole body. You really have to press through the arm that stays on the ground to stabilize yourself. If you need to, widen the stance on your legs. That'll give you a little wider base to stay more stable, but try to keep that torso still. As you get a little bit better, narrow your stance a little bit, makes it a little bit more difficult. All right, here we go. Ready? And tap. Last one. We're gonna kind of stay in that plank for just a second, but it's gonna be quick because we're gonna get into plank and then jump up, but bring the hands up, and then jump back out. Up, bring the hands up. Last one. How was that? We haven't done that one in a while either. Plank to squat. All right. We're going to do a seated, a little seated ab work here. Sitting in an L sit, legs straight out in front. Ooh, this one I feel. Try this one. And we're just going to bring that weight over, over. Very good. Sit up as tall as you can. Don't let your body slump when you're doing that. And we're going to finish with a bridge march. I'm going to do weighted. You can do weighted or without weight. So we're gonna bridge it up and then just march. Last one, and now you know what the last round looks like. All right, going into the, I think I can just do it right here, bridge or a plank shoulder tap. Here we go. Ready? And tap. Last one. Bring it down for just a second before we go right up into that plank. Up, bring the arms up. Very good. Going in to that L-sit. With the side to side press on the arm. Here we go. Ready? Last one. Sitting nice and tall. Ah, I need a drink. All right. Bridge march. Ready? With or without weight. If you have a weight, you gotta kind of hold it on your lap. If you don't, have your hands right next to your, right by your sides there. All right, up and march. Going right back in to the plank with shoulder tap. Our last set in the strength portion of this workout. Here we go, and tap. And we're going to go right in to the plank squat. Ready? Very good. All downhill from here. L sit. Sitting nice and tall. Ready, side to side. Very good. Finishing off with the bridge march. Weighted if you got it. Ready? Bridge it up. March. All right, that is it for the strength portion. I'm going to take off my shoes and socks. If you guys like tea, by the way, I think you'd really like this. It's kind of become my morning go-to drink. It's called Luminate, and it has adaptogens and nootropics in it, which are good for stress and memory and focus. So if you want some samples of it, shoot me a text or something. I'd be happy to send you some, but I have really been loving it. All right, anyway. We're going to take it onto our back. Pull the chin to chest and press the head into your hands at the same time, giving a little resistance. And release. And we're going to bring it up to one. Bring the chin up to one side, same thing, pulling and pushing at the same time, just creating a little resistance. And release. And taking it to the other side, same thing. Those hands to the side, straighten the left leg, take the right leg and move it to the inside of your body, rotate it to the inside of your body, keeping that right shoulder on the ground. You can use the left hand to gently put pressure on that leg, but don't let the shoulder come off the ground. If the shoulder starts coming up, take your leg back toward the midline. And we're going to take it to the other side. Same thing. Oh, my shoulder's coming off the ground. And release. My back was extra tight when I woke up this morning. Okay, feet flat on the ground. We're going to cross right leg over left. We're going to use that left leg to pull the right leg toward the chest. And we're going to use our right hand to pull that right knee toward our opposite shoulder. And now put the hand that's on the outside outside of the knee on the inside of the knee and press that knee out. And release. We're going to take it to the other side. Same thing. Pulling the knee in. As you're pulling the whole leg up toward the chest, pull that knee into the opposite shoulder. And press the knee out. And release. Go ahead and sit it up. And take the hands behind the back, fingertips pointing out. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Bridge it up, look back. And down. You can either keep those hands behind your back or you can bring them forward. We're going to go into a Z-sit. Very good. And take it onto your stomach, pulling one heel to the rear. And take it to the other side. Heel goes to the rear. And release. Bring it up on the hands and knees. Go ahead and turn that hands so that the fingertips are facing the knees, tops of the feet pressed into the ground, rocking back and forth, just stretching those forearms and wrists. Arms stay straight. Try to keep the hands flat on the ground. Turn one hand palm up. Not much weight on the palm up hand, but try to keep your arms straight. Try to keep the back of the hand flat on the ground as you turn it into different positions, just getting a stretch on that wrist and forearm in all different directions. And then switching hands. Again, try to keep the hands flat on the ground, the backs of the hands. Turning that palm up hand into different positions. Trying to keep the arms straight, back of the hand on the ground. Very good. All right. It's a simple stretch I added not too long ago, but that's made a big difference for me. All right, we're gonna sit back on the backs of your legs. If you need a little support like I do, you can put a foam roller or something behind your knees. Sit back on. You're just gonna stretch those arms out in front. And thread one arm under the other. Thread the needle, ear to the ground. And to the other side. down dog, toes on the ground, and then bring the rear up, arms right in between, or head right in between your arms, feet flat on the ground. Try to spread those toes. One leg comes up, bend it, rotate to the outside of the body, looking under the armpit. Back into down dog. Other leg comes up, bend it. Back into down dog. Onto hands and knees. One leg comes up. Arms come up and back. Tuck the rear under, push the hips forward. Really feel that stretch through the hip flexor, the front of the leg that's in the back. And we're going to take it to the other side. Arms come up and back, tuck the rear, push through that hip. Peace. We're going to take it onto our rear. Butterfly, using our elbows to press the knees down. Release elbows from the knees. With a straight back, take the chin forward toward your toes. And release. You're going to go ahead and straddle stretch. One arm across the body, taking that shoulder down to the thigh, fingertips to the toes. And to the other side. You go climbing? Yeah. Have fun. Be safe.
Always.
And going down to center. And taking the chest toward the thigh. And to the other side. And down to center. Bring one leg in, press that bent knee down toward the ground as you take the chest to the thigh. And to the other side. crisscross. One arm comes to the outside of the opposite knee, other hand right behind your hip. Turn and look over that back shoulder. Sitting nice and tall. And taking it to the other side. And release. And if possible, go ahead and stand up without using your hands. Getting better all the time with that. We're going to stand up tall, stretch those arms up overhead, go down as far as you can without bending your legs. Ah, feels good. Go ahead and bend the knees, roll it up. Take a deep breath in. Blow it out. And that is going to do it for our daily dose of fitness on a Tuesday. I missed yesterday, but that's all right. I had a fun day. I like today's mantra. So it says, silence is not an option. I think that's a good one. Silence is not an option. I can think of a lot of instances where that needs to be practiced in my life. So I hope that you got your bodies rocking side to side. I hope that everyone has a great day. I hope to see you back here tomorrow for another Daily Dose of Fitness, Tabata Wednesday. I didn't see you hop on here, Shannon, so good morning. But I hope to see everyone. If I don't, I'll see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life, have a great day. Bye.